Today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live, Apple adds $100 billion to U.S. investment. Apple CEO Tim Cook met with President Donald Trump at the White House. He announced an end-to-end silicon supply chain that Apple will base in the United States. Apple will commit an additional $100 billion to enhance American manufacturing, which pushes its total investment to a staggering $600 billion over the next 4 years. The real question is how how this will affect Apple's stock. HSRL is a production of Safe New Media. It's the only podcast of its kind right now on this subject, going live on X. Therefore, the most popular live stream podcast live right now on this subject, going live on X. It's not for you, sweetheart, if you take yourself too seriously. If you are a seeker, let me be your guide to discover accurate truth for yourself. Let me help you increase the quality and effectiveness of your life by revealing to you the hidden secrets of the universe. This show is specifically for those who are seeking new perspectives, fresh ideas, and a willingness to explore new possibilities. My intention is to help investors like you stay ahead of the curve and make the most out of emerging opportunities. Today on HSRL. So, Tim Cook walks into the White House to meet Trump. And Trump says, "We're going to make America great again with your $600 billion." And Tim Cook says, "We're going to make America great again with our $600 billion." Tim Cook, a guy who makes iPhones, now building America. This man went from, "We designed a phone that won't unlock even if the FBI begs," to, "Here's your Patriot chip. It was handmade in Arkansas by a guy named Dale. Dale thinks 5G enables government surveillance, which is perfect because if he skips work, we know his whereabouts." Tim's like, "Don, we're going to build an end-to-end silicon supply chain right here in the USA. Apple will pump in $600 billion over 4 years, create jobs, make chips, the whole deal." And Trump's sitting there like, he's nodding, right? Chips. A lot of people love chips. I love Doritos, but don't tell RFK. Tim Cook's promising to make America the home of every iPhone chip. Apple's dropping $100 billion extra dollars to juice up factories, right? All to align with Trump's Make America Great Again economic playbook. It's like Apple saying, "We're not only a great brand, we're a great made in America brand." Tim Cook is trying to get Trump to stop tweeting about how Apple makes iPhones in China. So he's building a silicon empire in the US. The beauty of it is Trump is already planning to slap his name on it. Trump chips, golden, crispy, tremendous, the best chips, folks. And they're calling it an end-to-end silicon supply chain. End-to-end silicon supply chain. You know what that means? It means they're going to make computer chips from start to finish in America. You know what else is end-to-end? A hot dog. But nobody's committing $600 billion to hot dogs yet. $600 billion over 4 years. You know what Apple's going to spend that money on? The same thing they always spend money on, making their chargers incompatible with last year's chargers. Meanwhile, Trump's out here threatening the EU with tariffs unless they cough up more cash for American soil. He's running a global lemonade stand with a pay up or get no juice sign. The EU is going to have to pony up or face tariffs, which means they're forced into buying American made iPads, or else European cars won't be in Walmart parking lots. And Apple's stock number go up. Today's Apple stock rally added over $150 billion in value. And that's with no new innovations. The last thing they came out with was the Apple Vision Pro. That was the first new major product category since the release of the Apple Watch in 2015. The Apple Watch was the iPhone for your wrist. The next thing they come out with will be the iPhone for your iPhone. Have you ever thought about how they make a computer chip out of silicon, which is sand that we taught to think? And now they want to make thinking sand in America instead of China? But seriously, Apple's announcing they're bringing manufacturing back to America after 20 years, perfecting the art of making iPhones with Chinese labor. Chinese labor is so cheap, they had to put suicide nets around the factories. Now, suddenly, they're like, you know what? We love paying American wages. It's like your ex girlfriend calling you up saying, I've changed, right after she finds out you won the lottery. That's my time. I got to get back to work. Share this. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify. You are allowed to make fun of me only if your jokes are funny and you get my name right. Now, you don't have to do this. No pressure, right? But if you want to, you can follow me on X. It's not necessary to follow me on X, but I do follow others who are adding value. They're funnier than me. They're smarter than me. There's a lot of people that are funnier and smarter than me. So now you can follow SAFENEW.MEDIA on X, aka Twitter. Whatever you decide, team up with me to bring about serious advancement for each other. The plan is for our community to share with each other the systems, the processes, and workflows that we are successfully using in order to help each other grow. Whatever you decide, I invite you to belong higher. Join our inner circle on Telegram. You can do that. It's free. I want to give loyal listeners of this podcast something. Free gift for you if you want to start a podcast but feel imposter syndrome. You can get your copy of the Anti-Impostor podcast starter kit right now for free at SAFENEW.MEDIA. That's SAFENEW.MEDIA. What I'm about to tell you next will shock you.
This is not an offer, solicitation of an offer to buy or sell securities. Past performance is not an indication of future results. Investing involves risk and may result in partial or total loss. Prospective investors should carefully consider investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses, and should consult with a tax or legal advisor before making any investment decision.
Listen, we don't need more money. What we're looking for is to trade up the investors we have for a better class of investor, accredited investors only. We're improving quality of life at scale for hardworking families. My team and I are looking for capital partners, brokers, and motivated sellers. Secure a place on our waitlist. Go to Inveresta.com. When you do, you'll receive our investing criteria. This is the data that we use to determine where to invest. Don't lose money investing in the wrong location. This is for multifamily real estate syndications. Okay. What's the most important thing in real estate? Location, location, location. How do you know what location qualifies as an emerging market? Most real estate people, they tell you invest in your backyard, which is great. If your backyard is an emerging market with high job growth and population growth and low crime, but what if your backyard is a terrible location? Avoid losing money in the wrong location. Pay attention to the data. What specific data? Start with these 5 data points that matter the most. Number 1, population growth. Number 2, median household income. Number 3, median house or condo value. Number 4, changing crime levels. Number 5, job growth. It's the most important one. Let me tell you how we've been using AI to identify the best locations to invest in multifamily real estate in 2025. I plugged this criteria that we give away for free, our 5 filters to find emerging markets. I plugged that in to our AI. And the AI spit out a list of the top 30 cities to invest in right now. We give away the data that we use to find emerging markets for free. Secure your place on our waitlist today. Secure your place on our waitlist, and you will get it for free. You can also hit me up on our X profile at Inveresta. By the way, I posted our list of top cities there. Okay, it's pinned to the top of Inveresta on X, okay? Retail investors can send me a DM there to let me know what kind of investment opportunities you are looking for. Accredited investors can get in touch with me today. Call my office, go to Inveresta.com. That's for accredited investors. Okay, right now there's a market report on Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We're looking at a big portfolio to acquire in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's on Inveresta.com. Okay, accredited investors only. By the way, that if you see that market report on Inveresta.com about Murfreesboro, Tennessee, that's a market report and it has information that I can't give to everyone. So ask me for the password if you want access to it. If you're an accredited investor, get in touch. This is not an offer or solicitation to the general public. Last thing before I let you go, Methods of Prosperity newsletter is for anyone who agrees that success leaves clues. You can pay attention to what the wealthiest people do. Discover what you have in common with them. Notice what mistakes that they make and avoid those mistakes for yourself. Go to SAFENEWMEDIA.com/newsletter. Methods of Prosperity newsletter is intended to share ideas and build relationships. This is my hypothesis. To become a billionaire, one must first be conditioned to think like a billionaire. You can subscribe for free right now at SAFENEWMEDIA.com/newsletter. Thanks for making this the most popular live stream at this hour on this subject. Going live on X, formerly known as Twitter. Hidden Secrets Revealed Live is a production of Safe New Media, unconventional, diversified, global digital media company devoted to the practice, administration, and dissemination of the ideologies of its founder, moi, yours truly. I like you, but don't take my word for it. Decide for yourself.